Here we have Thierry Pastel and Rough Diesel, Terrence Ruffin. Thierry, of course, competed in the 1980s and in the 1990s. Look at the physique on this guy. If he was around nowadays, he would be a men's classic physique division, probably champion. Who knows? And then Terrence Ruffin. He is, in fact, men's classic physique division current champion as far as the Arnold Classic is concerned. Arnold Classic two-time champion? Wow. This is actually a fan-requested Friday matchup. This was requested, and it was the most popular request, so I eliminated it right out of the poll. I figured, I'll just do it now. Do it now. Come on, I'm right here. That was from Predator. That was awesome. Anyway, let's go through these shots. And guys, this isn't meant to be taken serious as far as judging is concerned. So many decades between these two dudes. Training, everything's different. But I really fail to see the advancements in terms of Terrence Ruffin. Of course, guys, there is weight limits, weight restrictions. I highly doubt that Thierry Pastel would make the weight for men's classic physique. Of course, he would still look great. He has men's open arms. Look at Thierry's arms. Dangerous man. I remember seeing him in the old Olympias and thinking, my God, this guy has the best physique I've ever seen. And he defeats Terrence Ruffin, even though Terrence Ruffin has that vacuum pose. Look at that indentation in that midsection. That is mint. But there's just too much going on with Thierry, with the arms and the calves. Back in the day, you probably got bullied if you didn't have calves. Run through these shots. Ooh, I like this. And not to be taken seriously as a judging venture, but still, guys, this is a fun one. Look at this. These guys meeting in the middle, almost holding hands. Not really. Wow, this is an Iroquois twist. That's what I call this. Vacuum versus abs. Which do you prefer? I like the abs in this situation. I've never seen such a rippled, just peeled set of abs like Thierry Pastel has. Coupled with that arm. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper. Like arm. And when you compare the two, men against boys. Side chest development. Interesting. Indeed. Boys against men as far as the arm is concerned. Of course, Thierry packs a punch with those open class size arms. But that big man's manly chest. He's a man. Terrence Ruffin. He's a man, the man. Anyway, nice abs there for Thierry. Actually not losing terribly in the leg department. He has no glutes. They have glutes now. They train for glutes. Of course, they have calves back then. They don't have calves now. They don't train for calves. Side tricep development. And I can hear you guys now. But Mark's muscle. You guys have deeper voice now. Oh, but Mark's muscle. Why do you use this one for Thierry Pastel? It's no good. Well, Thierry also has then this fun. And I'm sure some of you are thinking that this is no fair because Thierry it's at an angle. So it makes his arm look bigger. You guys, your voice changed because you're getting older. Anyway, like I said, not fair. The angle of the camera, the tilt, makes Thierry look like a Dorian Yates here. But I wager to say, arm versus arm, he probably is defeating Terrence Ruffin. Apologize there. Look at that big chest. That is an unmitigated big man's chest for Terrence Ruffin. Now, this is the back shot we're using. Every time I use the other, there's a straight-on rear double for Thierry. Every time I use it, you guys get mad at me. And I don't want you guys getting mad at me. I love you guys. Come on. This one here, not a straight rear double, but it's a nice comparison. And this was in his prime. And dare I say, he was much better in condition, size of the muscle. Was Thierry back in his prime than he was in the mid-90s? He was better in the early 90s. And it's actually a fantastic back. But the back development is definitely one of those things that advancements in time definitely changed, and you can't really argue with that. The backs are better. The glutes, hamstrings, of course, Dorian back in the day had a great back. Big old back. Of course, if Dorian was around now, he might have a better back. Who knows? Just a fun one. Just a little Fig Newton for you guys. Thierry Pastel, he looks awesome in each and every pose that he hit, which, like I said, leads me to believe that he would be men's classic. A little bit lighter, he would still look tremendous. He's so short. He's so short that he might get dwarfed in those lineups. Terrence Ruffin, awfully short too, but he's probably a good 3 inches taller than Thierry Pastel. Personally, hey, I'll tell you who I prefer. I prefer Thierry, taking nothing away from Diesel, because both of these guys are awesome. Thierry Pastel may be the most underrated bodybuilder of all time. Hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Have a great one. Fig Newton.